My name is Hilda Dale, and I'm with Bridget and Kelly today, and we're going to make dill pickles. And we're at our farm southwest, 14 miles southwest of Craik. We usually cut a very thin slice off each end, and that's because that's where the enzymes form with bacteria and stuff like that.
That is brilliant. And we've got all this garlic waiting and ready. We've got carrots cut 2 different ways. We've got beans, and we've got beer at a slow simmer because we're gonna eat lunch, and you know, we don't want them to get out of pan. So they're just getting soft there. We'll peel the skins off them and pickle some beets. It's all very exciting.
Wash the jars in hot soapy water. We'll sterilize the jar full of water here. We're going to put the lids and the screw tops, and we're going to boil them for 5 minutes. And that's just to soften up the rubbery part on the lid and to sterilize the tops. We're going to mix up the brine now, and that's 3 quarts of water and 1 quart of vinegar and a 1/3 cup of pickling salt.
And into the pot.
Yeah. Okay, and we bring that to a boil, and then we pour it over the packed jars. As soon as the jars are sterilized, and they probably are now. The first thing you want to do is put the dill in. So we're going to pack the dill in the bottom.
Okay.
And you can probably use that to sort of pack it down with. We'll put a couple in. And then you can start packing this in.
A little bit of color.
Good. Yeah, you just sort of really push them in.
Push them in.
And try and make them fit into the spaces.
Yeah. Couple garlic.
And try and keep them so that they're below the rim. They won't pop up and not be
In the brine.
in the brine, exactly.
Okay.
And now you get the lids out of here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna just make sure that there's nothing around the end, and you just put the lid on.
Okay.
You get the ring. Make sure it's well centered, and then just close it fingertip tight, it says. That's good. The last step, we're going to put the jars that are filled with the cucumbers into the pressure canner for the processing. The water in the canner should be over top the jars. Is there enough water still in there?
And we can eat these in what, 3 days?
No, probably 2 weeks. Well, you can try them in a week maybe, and then you'll know whether or not they're to your liking, whether they're pickled enough.
And they don't need to be refrigerated or anything.
No. Until you open, well, even after you open it, they'll be fine without refrigeration, unless it gets really hot.
Because the vinegar in there helps preserve it.
Yeah,
And
salt and vinegar.
We put them jar and all in that pot, if you remember, and
Process them.
process them. Isn't that
Yeah.
pretty?
When they're cool, then we can gently take the lid off and just see if they're sealed. Like you can just you don't want to pull at it, but
Yeah,
once
you
they're
just
cool.
want to see that it's sealed.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
so it seems pretty simple. Is it basically the same process for all pickling? You sterilize your jars, you make a brine,
Right. Yeah.
throw your veggies in the jar.
Wash everything really well, and sterilize everything well, and process. Yeah, it's the same process.
The dill pickles, the dill and carrot, the bean and carrot, the special bottle of pepper, multicolored pepper. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Hilda, do you have any parting words of wisdom for folks when it comes to canning and preserving veggies for the season?
Well, it's just getting in there and trying. That's about all I can say. It's fun. But don't be afraid of it.